Welcome, good afternoon. The chalice is almost full for Brent. So let's dive in. We passed 100 years now, which is a third of a way, but we're still in the very early days. Things snowball as we go on, and we're still on the tiny snowballs right now. We got research, which is for the Ultra Elixir, I think. Just remind myself what's happening. Yes, a year and 356 days, basically 2 years remaining for the Ultra Elixir, which heals, instead of giving 10, you get 25, I think, or something ridiculous. I'm not sure I have many that have 25 HP in total at all. But, you know, you want to be doing as much as you can. So what I have definitely got this time, experience scarves already. I got a choice. Do I go for the or do I get this one down to minimal dots, and this one goes to 2 dots? Ultimately, there's nothing built on this region, so it's one I could lose, but I definitely don't want to lose this one, which gives me a boost to fertility. But look how many trainees we have here. These are all the kids, and they're going to grow up in like 10-15 years and become part of the fighters, sage rights, the trainers, whatever else I build. I've got things to build out here too, maybe. But so this needs to be kept safe. But it's only offering us a 25% reduction of research time, which, as you see, is 2 years, more or less. So we get like a 6-month bonus, or we get a bunch of experience, but safety is worth more. So we're going to do this one: ruptures, bulwarks, and cradles. And we do have some ways to deal with them. This is the like the green foresty pastures place. This is where I lost one of my hero, I think. Last time we fought here, I lost Bryn. But we're stronger now. We have some experience. Brundor, I think, was there in that fight. That battle. He become like a fighting age 15, so 50 years ago, Brundor would have joined us on the battlefield. He's got a relic from the Duggett family line being passed down. The persistence, and it's almost reached level 3. The damage and the crit chance, the crit damage all increase as the weapon levels up, and when Brundor has to pass on to the next Duggett, his weapon will remain with its stats, so the weapon keeps getting stronger all through history. And also, you know, it's imbued with the patriotic young at heart spirit of Brundor, who's at level 6, the highest level anyone has reached so far. So we'll see what Brundor can do for us this fight. He's got the experience scarf to help get even more XP onto the bow. Jinsu's got the double heal. Lepane has got the double heal. And they're quick study too, but I'm not sure we're gonna make to level 6 in the fight. Maybe though. I'd rather have them healing. If we can get someone else with some heals, maybe we give Le Pen one of the experienced scarfs. But what are we doing here? We got new duggets. These are potential holders of the. Oh, look at this, bro! A tranquil. The accuracy. So good. But flincher means reduced evasion against melee attacks. That's okay if you're standing far away shooting with a bow. I think Wendy might be the prime candidate, or a secondary candidate for the training. Over patriotic, probably Brienne. Over patriotism. I think we just have Wendy in the battles, right? Dexterity is the key thing which helps the oh, we can do honed hearing, yes. This is awesome. We can sense where the enemy are if they're in the fog of war. So we've also got the veil armor. So Wendy can stealth in any square. And then sense with honed hearing. And they should have their own health as well, I think. So Wendy, take over his relic eventually, hopefully. All things being good. And what of this other relic? Didn't we have a Blastcapper to choose from? Oh, John. What's John doing here? There we go. John has the level 3 Perilous Relic, which he inherited from the last Andrade. He's 19. The HP is 16. Yeah, I think if we can get to the acid solution, that'd be awesome. We leveled up, we can carry 2 things at once. I should probably put the experience scarf on to help max out the damage increase from the relic. They got special designs for these relics too. So look, imagine melee attacks with this fist here. Just a meat grinder. So I've got, as far as stuns go, I've got these 2 to hit them, just to stun them. I've got John. He can kind of do the double hit, which might kill some of the bulwarks. We've got the hunters to shoot the exploding ruptures to keep their distance, and the cradles, if we do enough damage to them quickly, we can maybe stun them as well. I can't say no to Le Pen, can we? They're quick and impressionable. Means I might pick up their patriotism if we're lucky. You can compare this, say. Philip's only level 4. patriotic though. The accuracy is good. But Lepain's just hitting harder. But in the next fight, we're not going to have Lepain. So if I put Philip in now, the next fight after, he will be level 5. Brianne, Ash, Chris. Can't have the nervous. Yay, Palmer. Well, good morning, afternoon. We're setting up the squad. I'm confident in this squad. We have actual choices now. We've got Wednesday Dow Cheese, who's only 24. Here's the question: Do we? Lepain is probably gonna have my last fights, and they're doing great. They're level 5. But do we add in someone younger to start getting them experience? For the next 30 years, we could have Wensleydale or Pippa. Pippa's almost level 4. A quick study Wensleydale with Hawkeye. Reckless is a bit dangerous though because of her armor. Philip's 32 already. He's nearsighted. We want quick study passed on in the keep, so Wensleydale's name is kind of giving me a bit of an edge to lean towards selecting them. Wensleydale. Wensleydale is impressionable. Okay, this is the tipping point. The impressionable means they pick up other personality traits. So yes, they're reckless. But if I put Wensleydale in now, they could earn more positive personality traits. They could earn Tranquil. Imagine that. They just take on the Tranquil atmosphere and get another 18% accuracy. I've convinced myself. And I've also convinced that they get an experience scarf to earn even more because they're quick study. And they can carry an extra item slot soon. Maybe the first one we give them health. Oh, also we need to give them a ramcap caber. Yes, we can't forget that. Is Ginshu... Hang on, what am I doing? What if we replace Ginshu? Ginshu became a pessimistic reveler. But they're -2 on strength and intelligence. What about Philip? Philip is low fertility. Yes. But no, but yes. But no. Patriotic is good. At level 4. What if we put Pippa in? But Pippa could be the one to get married though. They're also impressionable. We're gonna go with the youth. Gonna do it. And we're gonna keep a health file. No, I just took away the health file. We've got dirt. Indoor dirt. So hopefully keep things safe. Arco, good morning. We're set. Look at me. I'm going to battle with no health. I took away the health file instead of changing it. Good thing I went back to check. We're putting in Wensleydale. Both of these blast cappers are impressionable, strongly influenced by other heroes in combat. We've seen impressionable pick up a lot of negative traits. But imagine if they can become tranquil by hanging out with Wendy. Yes, they may also become flinchers, but if they can pick up tranquility, that would be amazing. And what if I got them to pick up patriotism and tranquility, and then I made them into a standard? We're setting lofty goals. If we dream big. If we dream big, we may just get there. Look, if they get patriotic from Dirt and Tranquil, one of these two, get patriotic and Tranquil, then they can become the standard and pass those on to all future generations. That's the goal. Keep everybody alive and let them become patriotic and tranquil. Meanwhile, we're fighting off Ruptures, Bulwarks, and Cradles. And how many? We've got 2 experience scarfs. We don't have the double heals. We've got 3 heals between us. That's all. But I'm hoping we can keep our way safely stealthy. Let's dive in. No, but no. Was there a Reveler? Maybe one Reveler.
Good luck.
Break a leg. Or 11.
Okay. Okay. We see some. But we have ranged ability to take them out. And we have trees. We up this stealth button for everybody. Also, I've got a lot of big movers. So what do? We can see 3 enemies over here. And this is kind of a corner. There could be a bunch of enemies over here too. Go with what we can see.
Got it!
Hey,
That's
it's 80 now. The
wonderful.
count is in.
Let's go!
Thank you, Smeg. That's incredible. The count looks fully at home in this little mission space. So there's maybe a couple over here, but there are bridges here, so we can ignore all of this apart from the ranged attacks, which might come. I think we can take that one out. Let's here without being seen by the other one. That's Wendy. With Brundor. Oh, the extra vision from Brundor's good. Oh, we're seeing so much. We're seeing so much. There's a lot going on out here. Maybe I want to go down here first, man. Because I could get spotted from multiple directions. should go out this way. Just regular eyesight is great. Having 11. Also, look at what we've got here. Look at what we've got here. Is it Pippa? Oh, it's Wendy. Wendy has the honed hearing, so we can sense up to 6 tiles away. That doesn't feel like 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wendy's just super sensitive. We can sense the enemy, even in the fog of war. So I should go to get a view on it. Oh my god, why are they all just... There's a lot to deal with here. Maybe I do want to go across the bridge. The problem is I can't use the trees properly, because from one angle everyone will get a view. But I need to be close enough that I can go and hit them. Oh goodness. Maybe I don't know what to do. At least these can be hopefully staying over here for a bit while I shuffle my way, I guess, down here. Do I take this shot? Well, I can. Or do I take bad shots? Because I only have 28. And if I crit... I could insta-kill one of them. But it's nice if it blows up over there. I don't have to walk on it. I'm gonna have to be here, whether they see me and take a shot or not. I've got to be close enough. And Pippa has a movement range. To hit one of them into the other one, the dream. This is all good, but I know there's another little thing here which will see me. But I just need to be closer. And not in a straight line. Because the bulwarks will shoot straight through one, straight through another. Standing in a straight line, great idea. But they can't shoot through a tree. I'm not sure they could catch me. If I stand here. Maybe. I hope they can't see me. It's not ideal, but I've got to be in a place so I can stay away from the other people. No, you can see me too. No. No. I guess I should stand here. You're gonna see me, you're gonna see me. But do I need to come back and defend this? Oh. Maybe they'll forget about me. Okay. No, the cradle's approaching. Like, we can see them more than they can see us. When you got Hawkeye, so they couldn't see us. It's okay. I forgot where. Oh, I can see. I forgot where they went, but I can see them. We can do this, while admittedly having that issue. But this is the hugest thing in the world. Most huge. As long as we don't glancing blow. If we hit him with the explosive caber, maybe. Just a regular hit. It's 100%. This is 72. It's about stunning them. And stunning them is 100% here. So Pippa can do that. Question is, what can we do about... Well, someone can come and hit this and knock it away over here. It just needs somebody to get an angle. Which I can't do. Can't get an angle on that one behind the tree. But you can. You can. Okay, the game is afoot. Do I send Pippa in first? If the stun doesn't work with Pippa, I can come over here. Do a charge. Into this tree, which does nothing. I'm not sure what plan B is. But it's 100%. That's why we're doing 100%. Explosive caber. I didn't realize there are two of these up here. That's a slight concern. A charge up there would be very ambitious. I'm still slightly concerned about Pippa now. I could throw a knockback flask all the way up there, which might stun it in the tree. I'm not going to kill this one. I might have to knock it this way. I really have to kill this one. 85%. Why has it got to sit there? 1 HP. If I do a flash shot, a knockback, I can't get it because of a tree here. There's a cradle right here too. My choices are: I throw a flask. I try and throw a flask up here. It may leave us on 1 HP too. Cradle's probably far enough away. This could crit and just kill it. It's still pretty good. One. Why one? Another 1 HP. There's one here which I need to see do that. So I need to move in here. But I have to throw a very safe. How is it only 8? You're right next to it and it's 80%. What happened, John? John. You're pessimistic. But you're reckless. I don't understand you. You're brainy, but you're clumsy. I cannot ever throw. I can't throw anything with him. No, John. I can't. There's like a 20% chance you're just gonna hit anybody, yourself included. Well, John, it looks like you have to make the sacrifice. If I throw it from far enough away, it could miss badly. Like if I throw it this far away, it's probably not going to land on me. But it's very sketchy. All I need is one. John has no heal. What happened to the healing, John? Got the experience scarf. He's got the relic. This is it, John. You have to stand here Hope there's nobody down here. Sorry, John. Well, I guess you could stand here and maybe they miss you. I've only got 3 heals between everybody. John is going to require one. Wendy has the tranquility though. You've got to trust the shot from Wendy. Wendy! 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 How are they all just surviving on 1 HP? This is... It's terrible. This one's gonna blow up, so I can't stand anywhere near here. I could stand here and throw it wildly, and maybe it'll do 17 damage. That one's on 1, so I could get that with the bow. I honestly, there's so many enemies, I can't even risk. Oh, I could send you in. That's 90%. It's just not worth any slight risk of anything. No, I didn't do the right one. I did the 72% chance one. And oh look, survived on 1 HP. It is stunned though. I'm gonna stand over here, and if anyone has seen me, then you're dead. But you can get a heal next shine. But you also need your own heal. The cradle's over here. I reckon I could take that one out in 1 shot. But first things first. This one needs to get got. What if I stand right here? It can see me though, but it can't reach me. The other one. No one creeping up behind me. Yo, Vidore! Welcome to a massive chalice. We're leaving a big mess behind us. These... Look how many of them have survived on 1 HP. We've had 4 of them so far. And they've done damage to me as a result. This one is kind of sitting far enough away right now. I think I can move here. I'm concerned about this one up here getting eyes on me. I'm gonna move to this one. I'm gonna take this shot. It's 100%. I'll make a bit more mess. I'm gonna move behind this tree. And take this shot, which is 100%. And remember, there's one up there I can't see. I'm gonna move up behind this tree. Oh, so what I've got on this, these cabers, these fine Scottish cabers with a name like Bannock, Wensleydale Bannock, you know, they've got the Scottish blood coursing through them. And they are the house of pancakes, or flapjacks, but the pancake stack is their house motto, or the house slogan, emblem. They've got Hawkeye, Wensleydale, can see an extra 3 spaces. They've got Quick Study, they're earning even more XP, even quicker. And they're impressionable, which means they could pick up things from other people on the battlefield. Which is what I'd like them to do. And what I'd like also... John is so close to leveling up. I mean, Pippa. If Pippa levels up, then they'll go to like 27 HP. And then they can heal all the way up to 27. John is also close to leveling up. Then John would go to like 20. Either of these two. Whoever gets this kill levels up. And they can get heals. But there's only one heal to go around between these two. Wensleydale has a heal. Wendy has a heal. What if Wendy... Okay, here's the deal. Healy dealy. Pippa has her own heal. Pippa gets the kill. Although, being on 7 HP... Alright. John gets the kill. Pippa heals John. John, gotta do this in a safe manner. John only got 68% chance of making the hit. But if John misses, it's a glancing blow because it's a melee attack. And a glancing blow always deals at least 1 damage. The game's at least kind to us with that. So if we miss at all, we still get like one damage hit. So this will still do it. He went for crits. So John's leveled up. Now he's on 19. Actually, Wendy could heal. No, I'm gonna have somebody heal Pippa afterwards. Pippa, you're gonna go. Nobody's got this one yet. This needs to be stunned and dealt with. So, just in case, something goes awry. I'm going to move Wendy up here. But they can't take a shot. No, I'm going to move Wendy here. We don't want to be stood in a straight line. So why don't I hit them here into this back wall? I don't want to be stood in any of this mess though. The tips of these cables, that's what I'm talking about, cables. We've taken the exploding ruptures we see down here that blew up, and we've used their research, we've researched them. We've added the explosive tip to the end of the cable. So Wensleydale's cable, any hit we do spurs them backwards with an explosive charge. So we're picking this direction. So they get moved back, they get stunned into the wall, and they take extra stun damage. Now it's safe for the healy dealies. I'm confident enough to be this side, so we're like one step closer. We're like 2 steps closer to wherever we need to be next. I think I'm gonna start venturing over the bridge. We can take some pot shots at the cradle. Yes, yes, yes! The Impressionables picked up Patriotic on Pippa. The stretch goals of this mission. Impressionable means they influenced by other heroes in combat. So the personality traits come from your parents, but it's non-genetic traits. But also people that train them, Crucible. And if they're impressionable, other heroes in battle. What we wanted was Tranquil, which adds like 18% to the accuracy. And Patriotic, which also adds to the accuracy and evasion and movement speed. So suddenly Pippa can move 6. She was already quick. Pippa can move 6 spaces. And then another 6 spaces. Look at this range. They haven't... It only just happened, so this hasn't kicked in yet. This is still 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn, Pippa will be able to run from here, like all the way out to here. She can go and smack this cradle from out of sight range. If the cradle can see 11, Pippa can run 12. Incredible. When I put Pippa here, I'll put Pippa here for a second. Oh no, Pippa needs to heal up though. Pippa needs to get this kill. And then level up and heal up. We promised it to Pippa. Right, she's not going to stand him at acid. How quick we forget. So now Pippa can get healed for 10 and fill up that HP. Pippa. So Pippa came in as 17-year-olds. I was questioned whether to keep the old guard, who was 59, in for another fight. But ultimately, I brought in Pippa. It just made more and more sense. They can also pick up negative traits of personality, so Impressionable is going to be with them all the time. But it's possible if Pippa... So we add Fury if they take damage. Let's increase the item slots though. Wensleydale is already a fast mover. I don't know if anyone's been creeping up over here yet, but I should see them, hopefully. Let's get John moving. You can catch a glimpse sometimes as you move. You look in the right way. Oh, John is also... Yeah, I forgot John left up. Oh, did I not? Increase damage after we hit receives. I think just carrying more items. One of those items being an experience scar. You can't move as fast, John. Wensleydale can. I'd like to sneak past it, but it's very risky. That's enough of the view, though. That's good enough for me. I know that they're far enough away, but if I run up and smack it, they're not going to immediately be on top of it too. I will move back having seen that. There's some Hawkeye action, giving us extra free. I would have been safe sneaking past, but... So what do we do now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm all the way over here, and I can still almost go and get it. I can? Not with you, though. Don't stand here. Cradle. Probably gonna see me. From here I can throw something safely far enough away. I need some shuffling. Just to get me ready. I'd like half an eye on what's going on over here. So Wendy's got the sense, a honed hearing unlocked. So Wendy needs to be the furthest over here. Don't know if I need them. John is just gonna be patient, I think. Oh, why are you in that, John? Oh. Okay, that's not a poison square. It just turned red. I don't think it is. I don't know now. I thought it was safe. I think that's just because they're moving there. But yeah, we're moving over here. No one hiding behind a tree. And you don't need to be that close. Fatal coming to investigate. I think that can see 11 squared. Oh no, this tree! This little plant is obscuring the vision. I can stand here. I can stand here as well, but standing here... Absolutely. Or I could throw something at it first. Or I could just hit it twice. I could just stand around hitting it. Stand around hitting it. Throwing it? What are you gonna do? 16 damage? Nah. Okay, we stun it first. Or do we hit it first? We hit it first. Stun it first. We stun it first. Stunning it first will mostly kill it, I think. Even at 58. Could charge? Can I? No, I can't charge at it. I can't do anything. Wednesday tail. But it stuns, so I don't have to do anything 20 hours time. I could potentially... They make 3 little seeds down here. Potentially do that. The other question is, do I want to kill it right now? Or just wait till next time? Just for regular hits. Hidell is coming up for the future. And I know there's a potential target. I'm getting close to Brandor just taking it out one shot. But Wendy might do it with 2 shots. I could. There's still enemies out here. We're in a good way. I'm gonna move up a little bit. want us in here. Wait for it to unstun itself. So when the cradle gets killed, it will drop 3 seeds. And they'll hopefully be, you know, in a line I can hit them. Here comes the... Okay, they're looking away. Who wants for XP? So Perilous is on a relic. I think right now Pippa... If Pippa gets Tranquil, Pippa's going to become the standard. Pippa gets this kill. The chance they do the glancing blow. Oh, this is perfect though. Pippa moves in. Yes, 240. 240. When is accuracy and tranquility? Still gives me a 99. Even though they have 10% evasion. But we're getting 100 from Dirt. There's the patriotic 100 plus 10. Okay, we gotta... If I hit them, I would be stun, also stunning and damaging my teammate here. I could do it from an angle. What I could do is let Dirt get a lot of them. This flat shot, which is 100%, and it only gets that square. Even though I'm standing all around it, and it's doing like 26 damage. It could crit. This is 100% safe. It's like like making a guess when you know the country, but it's still like a little, well, but you know it's good. As long as right at the last second, my controller doesn't just slip like that, or that's the only like 0.5% danger. I could just hit them all one each, but let's do it. There's no saving. Got no saves coming. This is an iron mode run. Everything that happens can't be undone. Okay, now I'm all stood in a line, ready for a bulwark. Let's move on. I can almost take it. I'm going to stand behind his plans. Total safety. Just hiding Wensleydale. Oh! Was that a little tranquil? This stretch goal. Pippa picked up tranquil. And the patriotic. Pippa's got plus 31 accuracy. She's hitting like 125% accuracy. She's 17 years old. The lofty stretch goal which was impossible. It's real. She's moving. How can I send her away from the battlefield? How can... Yeah, yes, if I put her in the Crucible, she could pass on these traits. It's even better than that, because Pessimistic is also... I don't think I've ever had somebody with all of these at the same time. Because Patriotic is super rare, you can only get it from the event that happens. If you happen to get just the right outcome from the events. And then it can occur at different stages through the process, where you might not be able to keep it and pass it on to people. So having Patriotic is a real extra bonus. Pessimistic means that the true chance is higher than predicted, so it's like an invisible buff. If it shows 130, or if it shows 126, then it's actually higher than that. It is more like 130. I can't not put this into the Crucible. Pippa... But Pippa was so formidable. Being able to move... You can't teach this. You can't teach Pippa having 6 move speeds. We just gotta enjoy it for the rest of the fight. That's all we can do. I could take you out from here. Pippa's gonna have some fun. Let's stand here. I'll be fully... hidden from me, the other one, and take you out. It's Pippa. Angel can hide here, but Pippa's just gonna run out from here and just smack it. From whatever direction she wants to. She can run circles around it. You can just charge in from 12 squares away like a train, and then have a 130% chance of hitting it. I don't trust that square. It's not red, it's just a bit of marsh, I guess. But this square is safe. But I'm gonna stay... to give myself some invisible vision around here. I'm gonna stand right behind Pippa. Oh, that's a bit silly. I'm gonna stand here. Once you down, hanging back. This is definitely something you can be stunned into. Right, no, not that way. That way? No. Pippa, I talked you up big. Think that would do it? What you should do is be thrown. A knockback flask. Oh. Let's not be reckless with Pippa. I think it will get pushed back too, but it won't stun from here. But if I pushed it this way... If I pushed it this way... to here... then I could hit it. But it wouldn't do... it would only do 2 damage. Pippa's not going to crit. Like, for raw damage from Pippa is the only real failing. I'm in no hurry. Oh, that was good. Glad I didn't send Pippa in. I'm very glad I didn't send Pippa into all that. They might have come across the bridge while I was doing all the other business. It's a long way to go. Back over here. But I'd like to pick that off. Can't get Pippa any closer. I could tempt it over here. In a way that I could stand in this. Which gives me some evasion. A little bit of extra evasion. Against range attacks. Evasion's 30%. Where we try the follow-up shot. So it's going to come over here and take a shot. This one's too far away to take a shot. When it comes over here, it's going to get smacked. And that's that. I could also have fired my obscure shot. My crop duster. Which I rarely ever get to use, my blinding shots. Which I might use that to get to the last pair. Okay, the obscurity worked. I moved a little bit further away. Young at heart. Wendy Dell also is impressionable. Wait, who picks up Young at heart? No way. No, Pippa, no. Pippa. Okay. Pippa's picked up every possible permutation of perfect personality traits. Who's Young at heart? Wendy? I don't know. Whoever it is. Maybe they just are young at heart. It wasn't Wensleydale. Pippa needs the XP. Because every slight bonus possibility of everything comes to Pippa. Every hot and fluffy XP Pippa has will get passed on to future generations. All the kids that go to the Crucible, every year they'll get more XP based on what Pippa has. And they'll come out with all the accuracy anyone could ever dream of. I'm gonna stand out here. Oh, there's one more. Look at this. There's someone else back here. Wendy's little honed hearing skill is one of the most overpowered. The best benefit to have in many ways. But lots of things are the best though. John is... That's why I made sure John got that kill early on. Because it's hard for him to get involved. Especially if he throws like this. Oh, he's moved so he can't do it, but yeah, he's got to hit people to get things done. Front door. I'm gonna go and peek. Okay, it's another pair. There's two of them there. One is he down? Just picking up the rear. So this can see us now. So hopefully it will start running on its own. Look at them, Mo. What's that, Pippa? You can go and stun them, Pippa? Are you sure? It's very tempting, Pippa. Unfortunately, this one will just explode where it is and then damage Pippa as well. It wouldn't get shoved backwards. But if I blind shot them, and I could just move around the corner here. Get everybody in position to take these out. And then have Pippa run over and take care of this one. Next time. Or I could just flash shot and kill them instantly. What about that? Last time we got left with 1 HP from a flash shot. Yeah, let's go. Just crit, flash shot, boom. The dug it way. And we really could send Pippa in. But like I say, we would take the damage with the boom and the corrosion. There's no reason to send Pippa in. When Pippa can come and stand here. We want Pippa to get all of the XP though. As long as there's no one else out here. That's really what we need to know. It's a bold, risky strategy is going over here. Crazy strategy. Why would it ever run out here and not run this way? Oh, I can see. This is what I'm here for. It's what I needed to see. Wensleydale. Alright, Wensleydale, you can tempt them with a shot. Get them away from that bridge over here. You can stand over in here. Gone. And you are safe there, Pippa. Rupture did not walk right into me. You're there, 3 of them there. It's 4 of them. Wendy, you saved Pippa from a potential ambush here. Although, look at them all together. I could totally take a shot. My flask. In the future. Right now, though. Knockback. It's not enough. It's the old 1 HP trick again. I don't want Pippa to have to be over here though. But this does need to get stunned. Could be this side. What a collection. Do I send Pippa in for a 1 HP? I don't need to send Pippa in. I can do it from here. Pippa is over here, just waiting. If I get you ready to flash shot next time. We're 100%. Accuracy is important. You know, good job on John. You didn't get the XP for the kill. But you you did something. It is stunned. Losing a turn to recover. Do I try and send Pippa on the runarounds? Pippa could run across the bridge and hit them. At some point we need to get across. I'm saying Pippa could do it. in like 2 moves. I don't have to stand here anymore. Instead, I'm going to stand over here and keep vision. No one's going to run past me and reveal me. Alright, maybe Pippa doesn't need to go. Knockback flask here. Well, you know what would do it though? We've seen what would do it already. Explosive K-bar 100%. It's not Pippa getting the kill. Kind of sad. They're going around the plant, I guess. I don't really need Pippa over there, but I'm doing it. Remember when we said Pippa was the most important and must be protected at all costs? Do I need to move even? Just one bit. I'll move into here. Take the shot. It's not stunned. Which is a problem. Standing in a straight line is a problem too. Throwing this without standing in a straight line is also a problem. I could do 2 damage from this if I do a follow-up shot. So far it only has 1 shot at me though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wouldn't reach me. I think it gets to take a shot. It gets to move up. Maybe take a shot at 2 of us? But I could still move out of the way. It gets 1 shot. Cradle comes in. Pippa. Pippa! From the back. A full wraparound and two moves. To smack it and stun it. Pippa, Pippa, Pippa. Right, John. Like, you're not going to get any more XP ever. So. I mean, maybe jump, but I just... Look at jump. They can't throw it next to themselves. The only 100% is if they include their own no matter what John is doing, they've got the relic as well, so what hope have I got? The perilous relic is very perilous to use with John. When's you down with cheese? I mean, you're here too. I'm not ignoring Wednesday down. You're not enough to kill it, though, Wednesday down. You'd have to stun it into that wall. I can't stand here and hit it. If this one dies first, I push it back this way, but it's not enough. You want to make sure Pippa doesn't miss. So Pippa goes first, 96%. A diagonal stun. Or we could, for the sake of 1, 2, 3 damage. Not that I don't trust Pippa. But look, this has 5% evasion. Pippa's got 126 accuracy. It shouldn't be a question. But I have the explosive. I have a 0% chance of missing with this. So go Pippa go. I could do a follow-up shot to get it, I guess. Classic 1 HP. So this definitely needs to go. This one 1,000,000% needs to go. I got 100% on all of them. So Wendy. I get more XP for this one. Hey Avery, it's we are hitting. Imagine there was a goal you had, Avery, a ridiculously over top goal, and you set it forth and said, "This is what I'd like to happen, but this is what I'm going to try." I'd be happy just to do other things, but if there was a world in which things all went to plan, then this is it. This is what we're doing with Pippa. So the impressionable trait here. I know you can understand the kind of thing I'm getting at here. The impressionable trait. Pippa started off just a little pessimistic. But because she's impressionable, she can pick up personality traits from other heroes in the battle. But personality traits can be good or bad, of course. And yeah, she's got a caber. She's a caberjack blastcapper. So the Scottish lineage is deep, deep, deep within her veins here. Here we see the enemy, which she's just gone and stunned. It's waving around because it got stunned in the last turn. Pippa hit it with the caber, bashed it into the wall here, and it is now all dizzy. But Pippa began with pessimism, and you know, recklessness is here with John. He was impressionable, and I said, what if I added in Wendy, who's a flincher, which is a bad trait, but who's tranquil, which adds 18% to accuracy. What if I had the chance of tranquility being taken on by Pippa? And also, what if I had patriotic, which increased movement speed, accuracy, and evasion, all in one beautiful package? That was also a chance. And Pippa, God bless Pippa, she's only gone and taken on tranquility and patriotism. The ultimate goal here is to have Pippa training for youngsters, because Pippa's only 17. Pippa's just arrived. At 15 you become eligible to fight. So Pippa, this is her first foray onto the battlefield. Age 17. And she's taken tranquility and patriotism, which means now her accuracy has gone up plus 31%. Pessimism is also an invisible buff to accuracy. Pippa is the most accurate I've ever had in the entire run of the game. You can, everything she's got adds to the accuracy. And the chance of having Pippa training all the youngsters and adding patriotism and tranquility to the whole next generation for maybe 40, 50 years in the Crucible. This is what we're tasked with. If Pippa had picked up recklessness, he still might before the battle ends. It's the dream scenario. It's beyond the dream scenario. And the chances of it happening were so remote, and yet still, here we are. This is the final enemy. When the cradle dies, it produces 3 little seeds, which are another 3 enemies, technically. But, there's no one else left to fight. Because Pippa can get a whole bunch of XP from remaining combatants. All I have to do is like damage it enough, but I don't kill it. I want Pippa to get all the XP. This might overkill it. I don't know. Is John? It might do too much. Oh, then again, John. I knew I could rely on you. I'm hitting it and stunning it again, right? If I hit it and it doesn't kill it, then it will be stunned for next turn. So I kind of just am happy doing this with Pippa. And then we just wait next turn. We can come in a little closer. If we land on any of this muck, we take corrosion damage. So we don't want to stand on this. But we can stand nearby. No, we can't be stealth because we're spotted. But it's stunned, so we're okay. We can run in here and do damage. Actually, I don't want to be... I kind of do want to be here so that the seeds will arrive elsewhere. So I will go and stand here while I still can. Right, so Pippa's going to do this. One more time. Or Pippa can stand here. Because this is a corner anyway. And then the seeds will appear around this side. Pippa gets a nice bunch of XP. Everyone's hot and fluffy. And we get to pick who gets the... I mean... Pippa could get hit a little bit. But Pippa could also then just kill them. I'm going to let the enemy have its go. If all three of them hit Pippa, it's not going to do 27 HP damage. It's unusual, but I'm maximizing reward for Pippa. A glassing blow. Okay, I believe that was the last chance for Pippa to pick up any negative personality traits. And Pippa does have an explosive caber. Which if I hit him just right... Oh, because I'm trapped in. Okay, Pippa... I can get two of them. That's okay. Let's not be too greedy. Or we could still just... I've won, right? I've won. I don't need to win even harder. I've already won to the max. Just take the win. Get a little bit of extra. Oh, look. Dirt is about to level up. Level 7. The regular shots. The crit bow. Pippa is the greatest story ever told.
Watching this was just like seeing the battle at Screed's Gate again. We didn't tell you about that one, did we?
I don't believe so.
Brundle was 13 kills though as well.
Without houses.
Wednesday Dell taking the extra item slot. So what I had going on, Wednesday Dell can now take up more slots. What I had going on was a experience scarf, which is help explain why Brundle got so much XP. And Wednesday Dell had one too, I think. It's, oh yeah, Wallace and Gromit, Wednesday Dell. Probably the most famous one. We reduced the 179 days of the Ultra Elixir. Half a year. So, here's the deal with the Crucible. At the moment, we're getting 55 XP per year from Asan, who was level 3, quite young, but they were sickly, they were slow, they were a slow learner. Not much help on the battlefield with all of that. Or for passing on traits to future generations. But they were pessimistic, which is where Pippa got it from. Pippa was betrayed by Asan. Picked up the pessimism and the young at heart. This is good. This is good. But imagine being patriotic and tranquil and pessimistic. So when this standard goes away, Pippa's ready. That being said, there are random events in the game which can take away heroes, put you in the horrible situations. This is why the game is not cut and dried. What makes the game so interesting. I have like a few years to wait, hopefully, to install Pippa. But I wish Pippa could stay on the battlefield.
I don't envy you your job
As if,
that one.
Mines like those are
as if
hard
by
to
magic,
come by.
this stream is on the peak of positivity right now. As San has died at age 59. Very next event. I could put Brundor in. Having said all that about Pippa, for perfect candidates, what if instead of Pippa, I got 5 or 6 years of Brundor at 217 per year? We still got Pippa for like 30-40 years. But what if we had an extra like 5 years with Brundor? Adding on Patriotic and Young at Heart. Exactly. And also Brundor, we just saw, got 13 kills in the last fight, the last battle. I think we take Brundor because the whole today, this whole adventure we're on right now, is a challenge is to get all of our heroes up to level 10. And the way to do it is to snowball the XP. So with Brundor, this is 217 per year. So for like, even if we go for Pippa right now, it's 92. This is an extra 2 or 3 years worth of XP we could add on. Which would also make the kids have more XP when they get to fighting age. So they are already kickstarting to level 4 or level 5. And then their XP will go up quicker. But I don't think we're going to have Brundor for the next fight. So what are they going to do in the meantime that's better than having them be the standard? We're going to make them the standard. They have longevity too. This, I could really get like maybe 10 years of patriotic. I do really want Pippa to be around in the fights, but then that would mean Pippa, not only is Pippa not stuck at 92, if Pippa has another fight or two, then she could be giving 200 XP per year. If she gets to level 7, I think we have to take advantage of Brundor in the best way. Because patriotic is such a rare thing to get, and we still get to pass it on. The only slight downside is Pippa can also take on the negative personality traits in the meantime. So I could just not have Pippa fight. But also we lose the relic for however long Brundor survives. The relic is kind of taken out of the equation. But ultimately, we have to do it for the XP. The Yuki, all of our Sage Rights are kind of similar age. Or Jason was. Who do we put in? Put all of this. Someone was nervous. Who was nervous? Because nervousness, the opposite of tranquil. Game. Blue. They call me Blue. Blue Bannock. Quick studies. Oh, Wensleydale. The Brienne? Brienne? No. I was nervous. Did they die? Maybe they unnerved themselves. Personality traits. Yeah, I can't find them. There they are. It's Chris. They are insightful, but they've got good intuition. Turns out Chris is perfect candidate here. You're a quick study, but the nervousness I can't go past. With a tranquil house here. And we do have a lot of Bannocs, so we're not gonna fall foul of running out of baby Bannocs. For a wee bit at least. This is the House Bannock on increased fertility grounds here. Right, we got Lisa.
Get easier for me.
Don't think about it.
I don't know if Allison has died. Envelope nuggets. Nearsighted, hearty envelope. And Dan dug it down. Slow learner. Slow. So Allison, we could marry Allison. Maybe get 1 or 2 more baby duggets. Exactly. You never know what's in the envelope. It's probably a bill. If we marry them, then they can't fight. They can't also marry someone else. But they can pass on their personality trait to the kids, and also the experience the kid gets. They get XP from both parents and the Crucible. So if there's somebody doing nothing, like LePain has quick study impressionable, it's just shame. LePain was the one who I took out of the last battle for Pippa, thinking that Pippa could get up and beyond the past LePain, thinking of the future, and it was the right choice. But LePain performed impeccably, was also impressionable, but they picked up sluggish and optimistic, the opposite pessimism. But that's a decent amount of XP just to have hanging around doing nothing. Adora's alert and patriotic though. What if we just put Adora? They're not going to have any kids, that's okay. But they can raise Envelope to be patriotic. Envelope and Dan. And they get a nice chunk of XP from it. The Ultra Elixir is ready. Now I want a Crucible. But I do need Bone Shell armor for the Caperjacks. But if I'm ever gonna do anything with XP, it's gotta be done now. We do the Crucible. It's 25 years. Pippa will still be eligible to go into this Crucible too. And this Crucible is going next to the other Crucible. On the inner land. And then there's room for one more keep. And this other keep will need to be probably... have 2 keeps here for one house in the middle. The outer keep is the one in danger. We could build a crucible. It doesn't make too much difference where I build it. But at least in this one, we've got a crucible behind a crucible. "25 years. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
We require
No.
a third party.
No, not Pippa. Pippa. Why Pippa? Pippa's barged into the throne room and can't stop babbling. I've had the most wondrous dream. There was a full moon and I was standing above the chalice. I jumped in. This is pessimistic, tranquil, patriotic Pippa. She's just 20 years old. She's got the accuracy beyond anything you've ever seen. She's got movement speed of 6. An extra 50% movement speed. She can go from the enemy not seeing them to standing at the enemy, smashing it into a wall before it knows what happens. If I deny Pippa, Pippa's gonna be like moping around depressed, and I'd have to pass on depressed to everybody. Depressed might even cancel out all of the... If depressed makes them like less accurate, it might take away patriotic, tranquil. Oh, I let her go. And then Pippa might never come back. Or she might come back. I don't know what happens. I found the heirloom to my family. Pippa wants to go off and get a relic. Relics in time. She wants to go. We have Pippa. She wants to. It was so real, Pippa. I understand. Your mind blanks out. You realize the moon is full tonight. Pippa wants to disappear and maybe come back with a relic, or never come back at all. This is Pippa. But I could have put her in to the crucible out of all the people. And I won't have Pippa to fight anymore. All of these people could have said, oh, I had a dream. Cortano, why didn't you have a dream? If I say no to Pippa, Pippa's gonna be grudging. If I say yes to Pippa, what if she's gone for like 10 years? Meanwhile, we do one fight without Pippa. Pippa comes back with a relic. And ready to get sent into the crucible. What if? What if I? Oh no! Look, Brundle's got longevity. Brundle could hold it down for another 10 years, while Pippa is off doing Pippa stuff. What if Pippa comes back with another personality trait, which is even better, and a relic? But then if Pippa comes back for a relic, Pippa's going to be in the... not going to be able to use the relic anyway. I can't send Pippa away. Can't. Please, Pippa, understand. In any other circumstance, you would have my blessings. I just can't with Pippa. Forbid Pippa. What if Pippa just runs away anyway? I don't know. Different outcomes, different odds of different outcomes. There's no right or wrong answer. I can't just remember, oh yes, do this and Pippa will be fine, or do that and Pippa does. There's multiple chance-based solutions. All of these. I cannot send Pippa away. Even if Pippa hates me. I'm just gonna accept it. Pippa respects my decision and calms down. To get some rest. Pippa just accepted it. Pippa. Perfect Pippa. I can't. I don't know what's happening. I should definitely be playing the lottery. Whatever's going on in my life right now. Because this game is the most important thing that's going on right now. But at least this afternoon. It's been hitting every single... I've seen it go wrong so much. I know what can happen. Pippa just accepts it. That's history is written. Pippa remains. Adora Bell, the partner of Regent Allison. Yes, we got another. We got a few years. Maybe we can pass on some patrioticness. I'm sorry I got so wrought about Pippa going away. It could have been good. Could have been good. Could have been great. But in this circumstance, I need Pippa. I need her safe and sound. We could marry someone else. Hopefully, Allison isn't like dropping bits of poison in the food or something. And another patriot to get married. That's fine. Game. We had the event happen. We had the research completed. It's about every 9 years-ish that we have a fight. So the next event is probably going to be, you know, someone dying, or the next fight coming, or someone dying in the Sage Rights Guild, maybe. What are our current supply of trainees look like? So all of these people right now are getting 217 per year. Envelope is level 4 already. Age 13. Now bear in mind they didn't start off getting this XP every year. So look, they're level 3, 217. We can do the maths, right? Age 4. They got 1463. 267 is just from dirt. The Crucible. They also get parental, but we can just, you know, do the maths. Divide it by 4. You get about 350 total per year. Age 4. Or multiply 4 times 4 and you get to 16. So it'd be like 9,000 XP. What is level 4? 3,700 XP. So I'll be level 5. If we keep on for another like 8-9 years, I'll be coming out level 5, ready to fight, and maybe be a little patriotic about it too. Okay, let's spin on. We had a death. We got a baby, and Jason. They drive Guild. We're gonna need people to fight. John has the relic, but I can't trust John. John would need like a boost to accuracy. To make them trustworthy with throwing things. But Envelope is ready to fight now. Envelope is tranquil. We got a tranquil Envelope. And a lone wolf. They like to be off alone. We got a patriotic Brienne, yeah. Envelope. 15-year-old hunter. But what we kind of Andrade's are kind of falling away. I don't know if we've got an Andrade. We might just have to not have John fight for a little bit. It depends on the opponents. These are the trainees, right? Oh, these are everybody. Go in the Sage Rise Guild. We might still have a couple of baby Andrades. But yeah, look for people with so what's he's nearsighted and low fertility Envelope. That just means they need to be paired off with someone else. Who's good candidates? A clumsy slow learner and a reveler. Matthew, if we put you in here, are you gonna get drunk with the other residents and maybe get one of them pregnant? That's my only question to you, Matthew. Be honest with us. You are clumsy, you're brainy, you're a reveler. That's everything they look for. Matthew's going in. Look, the Crucible is down to 20 years now. Thank you, Matthew.
Nothing stings more than
Raspberry. I've only just got. It took me the whole lifetime before I understood the name properly. Sorry, Rasp. I'm sorry, Rasp. Me of all people, I should have been on top of that. Raspberry, partner of the region of Chipsia Andrade, has died at the age of 66. We have no trainees here right now. Rasp. I was just thinking like a snake or something. A raspy rattle. We're 53 average fertility. We could do with a kid, but someone who's not going to be fighting for a little bit. Brienne.
Wonderful.
Brienne? Slow learner, heart disease. This is cool. Young at heart, patriotic. There are no kids for them to pass anything on to, so why would I? Thank you, Arco, for a 17 streak. We're going to keep one more battle, I think, after this, and then head into the geoguessing, wheel spinning. This has been Pippa. You've seen me play a lot of Master Chalice. I've never seen such a come up as Pippa, and even after all that praise, then she gets a dream to go off disappearing, and then just accepts me at my word. But we need her here more than ever. if I didn't already love Pippa, she just cemented it. Why do I add Brienne? Because Brienne deserves something. Have a baby. 2 babies. We had 2 of these
I doubt it's something
before the
you
next battle.
expect.
We have Cortano. Your heroes can only stomach training for so long. Cortano has grown especially restless. Do we want to build a tavern? No. Because everyone gets drunk. You've seen this choice before, Akko. There's so many options. Do we want to build a square ball stadium? That could be pretty good. Everyone gets behind the sports. Build a library, an art gallery for musing and contemplation. But what if people contemplate the futility of war? I think I have to forever rule out the tavern because I don't want revelers. There may be like good outcomes in a tavern, but I'm happier saying no, never the tavern. Build a library, build a square ball stadium, build an art gallery. What? We can reach from the skies, Arco. We're in a great run. What do you think? Should we go for a library? But the art gallery seems innocuous, but that's, you know, that's how they can get you sometimes. A square ball stadium, just sports. Maybe they become like more strong, swole. Maybe they pick up a leg injury. Not everybody's going to get injured though, just maybe. The library, we kind of got some Sage Rights Guild booky stuff going on. You want to get the sports ball. We're going to go sporting. Cortano. I should also, while we're here, let Cortano officially get upgraded to Hack and Slash. And the Ultra Elixir is in. We're going to build a square ball stadium. It might take a while before we find out the results. They're just gone for 6 years as well. I'm not sure you told me this was going to happen. That's okay though. Maybe Pippa's had her time in the events. Can I just throw a quick shout out to Brundor, age 76 now. We've had like 8 years of adding 217 XP per year. Well, Pippa would have been adding 92. So we would have had 92 from Pippa. We're still possibly adding patriotic to people. And we've had all these years of 217. This is... How is it even a question for me to consider? And this run where everything we want to do is get everybody... Look! Sarah's 16 at level 5. Straight out of the for training. Already at level 5. Which means they get the extra HP for leveling up as well. And Sarah didn't even start for training under dirt. So the more kids, more trainees, the more level 5s, the higher up they'll get. Another case, but not the case capper. What was it? Case lager, case beer. Who was it? It was case McPherson. Another case maybe named after the former case. All of this is great, coming out at level 5, but we want them to be level 10. But this is how we get there. Now, anyone who of these that go off and get married, we're passing on extra XP. And if Pippa gets another fight in, if Pippa gets another fight in, that'll be more XP. If Dirt's can hang out before the next fight.
This is why it pays to always have your heroes
Dirt
on
made it
standby.
through a whole
Getting out of the capital will be victory enough for them.
way. Okay, now though we have to choose either to rescue this or let it go. Or get a newborn baby girl. Well, this one will go up to 2. Or this one will go up to 3 and disappear. So we have to keep it going as long as we can. So we have to defend this one. We get a male hunter. We're facing Twitchers for the first time and Ruptures. Ruptures will blow up. Twitchers will use the Ruptures as spotters. They will teleport and swap position with the hero. So if I'm stood next to one of my other friends, one of my squad mates, the Twitcher can swap me back to where the Twitcher was, which could be surrounded by Ruptures. And then the Twitcher can go and smack my teammate into the wall. So, we want to be stealthy. We want to hit first and hit hard and hit often. And having someone who can move long distances and then deliver crushing blows is a huge asset. And we have that person. And her name is Pippa. She's 29. And she's got the Ultra Elixir. But we're going to give her the experience stuff. Times 1. Just times 1. But times 2. If we get hit by one of the Twitchers, it could be fatal. If we survive a little bit, we'll get 25 coming back to us. So Wensleydale can carry the health. Well, Wensleydale is quick studying too, though. What if Wensleydale picks up the traits from Pippa? Acid solution. Okay, what one? I would be being kind of greedy a little bit. But 1 experience staff, 1 Ultra Elixir. The Ultra Elixir is going to Pippa if Pippa needs it. That is unmistakable. Undebatable. Wendy? Now Wendy is the preeminent crossbow. With the honed hearing, we need Wendy to suss out where the Twitchers are. Honestly, I said maybe John will sit it out. We saw how John can be. Having a melee attack against the Ruptures is no good because they just blow up. And the other option is he throws a thing at them, which leaves them on 1 HP. And maybe it's my fault for not getting him leveled up, but if his throw leaves him at 1 HP, which is useless, and he hits them to kill them, that's also useless. John cannot participate. But remember Dan? Baby Dan? Now he's 16. He's a slow learner, but he picked up Tranquility. But Envelope also picked up Tranquility and is low fertility, nearsighted. But we've got friends. Amanda, pessimistic. Uzela is wily. Okay. Go back to the top. We have no other right now, because the only other alchemist we had has gone off to build a sports stadium. So that's okay, though. We have no alchemists. Having a Blastcapper means I can just hit them into each other, knock them away. Ace is 15. Patriotic, asthmatic, and clumsy. Sarah, 16. Arty, asthmatic, cocky, the evasion. It's all melee attacks from the Twitchers. They're also asthmatic though. But these are the ones who got to level 5, like right off the bat. We've got to go with patriotism. There's that little extra accuracy. The charge is there. Extra item slot. So that's 2 more ultra elixirs. I think Envelope. The Lone Wolf might be good for this round too. Increased stats. Doesn't say which stats, but take any stats. The sight is the only thing. If they get separated, they won't be able to see to find their way back. But the honed hearing. That's how they see. They could be invisible with the veil armor. I've got to remember that they can't see anything though. Envelope. And so case is changing. Amanda. Look at that HP difference though. Just a few years difference, but all that XP. And gives you level 4, age 41. How times have changed. It's between Case and Sarah, really. But patriotic Case is the case to be made. Okay, we have Wensleydale could get an extra scarf. But what if Wensleydale also, I know we just went through this, also gets impressionable and gets Tranquil impressed upon her, and then also goes into the other crucible to train people. Oh, but I think someone like Case would be a better candidate, but we're not impressionable. I got 5 heals. That's what you'd normally get. Am I gonna need them? I should be able to avoid most of the ruptures. My stealth, my shooting. It's really the twitches hitting you. And they also stun you. If the twitches can hit one person into another and stun 2 of my team while having sent a 3rd member back to the other side of a map somewhere. That's the problem. So I need to stun the twitches endlessly as much as I can. And I might not have time to heal up. I think we're good with Pippa. Priority is Pippa. Having too many heals is a good problem. Having not enough is devastating. Let's dive in. Ruptures and twitches.
Everybody here? All good? Okay, now hit them fast before they know what's happening.
What do you mean we're split up?
Ah, now we've got a fight on our hands.
Twitchers may look like jittery bruisers, and they are, but they also have a knack of upending well-laid plans by swapping positions with one of the
That's what
killers.
Dan Clancy said at the start of TwitchCon. Twitchers may look like a bunch of no good bruisers.
And the next, you've been knocked 10 feet back with a serious bruise and wondering how you got there.
This is one of my favorite maps. Look at the color, the style. Obviously it's orange. It's a beautiful orange though. It's one of my favorite maps to look at. And also that noise is one of my favorite noises of the enemy. It's like a little wild horse. Okay, so from this direction, I can hit it and stun it. Bada bing, bada boom. I can also shoot it at any time because this is not a bulwark. It doesn't get extra armor after it gets hit. And hitting it this way, if this was the other side, I would hit it and this would blow up and damage me. But this way, I hit this one, it hits this one. It gets stunned, and I don't get the explosion damage. And if they're stunned, they can still see me. But I can do enough to get rid of this. We are exposed to things over here which are not good. I would kind of like to see what's going on up here, but at the same time I want to be not visible. I could do a follow-up shot on this one. We can kill this Twitcher. That's what needs to be said. Question is, Ace is doing? Ace is going out first. Age 15. The HP is 26 already though. The first hit is to go and hit a Twitcher. They get the corrosion damage though. We didn't spark anybody's view. I reckon I could shoot that and kill it. with envelope. 15 to 18 damage. I can't see it because of my eye. But as long as someone else can see it first. So if I move Wensleydale over here, then I can't see them to take that shot. And they are stunned right now, so I don't need to do anything around here. But taking that shot before anyone else can see me is a nice plan. But I can't see if someone else is standing up here. It was... We could have left it on 1 HP like last game. Or we dug it. As long as nothing sees us. But standing next to each other is appallingly bad. But if we get it under half health, I could do things. Okay. Can you go and stand right here and not be seen by anybody, please? Take one, just one corrosion damage. And an asthma attack. Now we can start doing some spotting. I want to see more though. You can also tell by the way they move what type of enemy it is sometimes. Be extra detection. Pippa can stand here. Oh, okay, that's a Twitcher. I do want to be up there. I have to play safe. Extra safe. Standing next to each other isn't the safest, but standing next to anywhere they can hit me into is not the safest. Make sure stealth move is selected. Okay. If we could stun them into this and be hidden from view. If we could do it. We don't know what else is around here yet. If Pippa did it, and we could follow up with this shot. It would be stunned, but it could still give vision. With this one, the swap Pippa over to here, where Pippa could then get all of this happening, and you just had an asthma attack. It's tempting. I need more. Need to know more. Yeah. Like. So here will give me the honed hearing details. It should be safe. At least to here. Like, if it swapped me, it would land here and reveal me. So I can't be stood next to. I kind of can't go anywhere. Wednesday Dale. We're just gonna kind of sneak our way up. I'm gonna come over a little bit so I can stand here and take a shot next time. Right here. Surely Pippa can reach them. Stun them. Such a bold move. Do a follow-up attack just to make sure. Is yes, they're stunned, but isn't it better to have them like finished off? And what else am I going to use the follow-up attack for? I might get spotted if this one moves. This one is stunned though, so I don't need to kill it this time. It would just save one more turn, one more action. I can still kill it and then everyone disengage. Or I give a chance to be revealed by... I guess if it comes out here, it will see everybody else anyway.
Oh, did you see the way that one went down?
Wendy. Enjoying some tranquility. If I am I will have relics right now. I got two. Did I? Yeah. One relic was not fit for fighting, and the other one is in the crucible, training everybody. So right now we've got no relic. That's okay. It could run all the way over here. Spot me. I'm gonna go push the envelope this way. Also checking, having two people with the sixth sense really lets me read the cover here. Pippa, you know what you could do? Pippa could do the stunt, but Pippa's gonna be stood right here. You're gonna be over here. Gonna be. Ace is gonna get spotted though. So like walk out here. Maybe face spot for a different Twitcher who then comes in and smashes Pippa into the wall. Stuns Pippa. All of these bad things could be happening. Or Case can just wait there. Well, they can get smacked into that rock. These two I could get with the bows. I don't know what's up over here though. This gives me a shot at both of them. There could be more Twitchers available. I think I move here. And take that shot. Everyone else hides. I'm follow-up shotting this one because I can't leave it at 1 or 2. It's good, a good choice. Makes it harder to go and hit it, but if I could tempt it to come this way a little bit. I don't like where Case is. Don't know if that was a good idea. But it's better to know, but this is too close. Anything could run up here, and then you get swapped back. Having made that mistake, I think that's a mistake. I need to already be moving into a tactical recovery position. Just to be seen by that one. I don't like that at all. I need Pippa over here. And I want Giselle to not be seen. And I need you to be up over here. Your asthma attack. Which is having a party over here. It's so, they're so close. Even though you're nearsighted, Envelope, you can see enough. This is awkward. There could be a further Twitcher over here, or two of them. If I stop shut, and then it swaps me over here, I've got Pippa to give some cover. I've got you waiting behind this rock. Can't hit it that way. It would have to be here. Can't shoot it that way either? How can I not see that? Okay, here I can shoot. One spot. I shoot here. What if this is the spot I vote for this one? And I get taken all the way. I want this one to be. No, it couldn't do it though, because it needs a spotter. I would get swapped all the way down here. And as you can see, I don't have cover down there. This is a bad choice. But it's also a... Well, no, what's a good choice for me? To go over here. Take out this while I've got a chance. That's the move. Retreat. Pippa. You do it straight out here. They can't see me. Leveling up just tipped me over the scale of doing enough damage to guarantee killing them now. 17 is a minimum if I hit them. We can't take standing cover behind here. I'm kind of stuck a little bit. When do you think Dale's going back over here? Why haven't I healed up to 20%, 20 HP? That's a good question. No good reason why not. Got enough heals. What am I gonna do though? Hit it into the tree and then get swapped? I don't want to be near each other. But I want to be like in a place I could take a shot, like here. Well, Pippa's just ready though. No, 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 what? What? It was close enough to see me on the second one to get my swipe in. And then I was near enough to the wall to get stunned. It didn't spot me. But it's the best outcome. Because it's away from the rest of them. And I can heal up for the 10 HP that I lost. It's a perfect outcome. Because Pippa come and get the kill. If I hit it here, it'll go back this way, which is maybe bad. I can stand here and hit it that way. And Pippa come around here and hit it. Pippa can go all the way over here. Pippa's... Pippa. Oh no, that sees me? That's a long way. No, because I've got Hawkeye. I can... When she does got Hawkeye. Pippa's gonna kill it. I'm gonna go over here. Standing next to a wall is a terrible thing. But that's where I've got to be. I should follow up shots. That's what I should do. Pippa still needs a finishing blow. I can stand here. I get no criticals anymore. And then Pippa... There's no % chance of a glancing blow here. So I should be able to stand here. But just because I'm nervous of the alternate scenario. No, I'm gonna believe. I believe in Pippa. $436 XP for Pippa. Don't you spot me. Oh yeah, remember when you had chance to heal up? And you said, you know what? I'm not gonna heal up. Well, this time you're healing up. And Pippa's gone up a level, so Pippa could get a heal. Those double XP scarves is doing it. I think that was a quick study, yeah. But we need, we need to be safe from distance. I can't see it. Fine, Ben. I'm going to go up here and reacquaint myself with those other enemies. And in the meantime, stand here, level 5, and hit at least, if I hit it, then it does at least 17. Where do I go? When he does going back over here. Although they could heal in the meantime. I think Wendy has a heal. Forgot. Wendy Dell is saving on that heal. But you could give it a Pippa. I think Wendy Dell might go in with an asthma attack and faint. Faint weakness, or feign weakness, I should say. There may be more that we haven't seen yet. But Pippa's just gonna do Pippa stuff. Bit of flanking. I've been very careful so far. Because as you saw, even with that, hit all the way back here and then stunned into a wall. I'm not sure I hit the wall actually. I think I was just stunned. Their hit. If I hit the wall, I would have taken even more damage. It was kind of a lucky spot. Do I even need to check with Pippa? Pippa can't make that run. I'm coming over here. I can't see anything. I'm not sensing anybody. If I can, I'm going to sneak around and get a rupture. Rupture kill over here. Or I could try and get nearsighted eyes on it. Okay. Okay. I think Pippa going up to this near one. Just rotate around. Pippa moves up. Operation Protect Pippa. They're playing Operation Protect with Rupture. I can go and stand behind a tree. Now that I'm confident nothing here is going to spot me. I'm sure that can see me. What if Pippa stood here? All we need is, once we get the rupture, Pippa moves in with the stun. We shoot a rupture. Pippa just needs to be primed for preparedness. A prime preparatory spot. Or position. To pounce. Prime pouncing position. Pippa. Without standing in all this muck. Honestly though, Pippa can stand in the muck. Oh wait, what am I saying? Pippa's already here. Pippa can do it. Pippa can stand in front of a tree. Be the tree that you want to. Be stood in front of Pippa. Believe in yourself. Wensleydale. Let's do some backup. Victor's ready. Wendy's ready. The mess is behind the tree. We don't even have to get our feet wet. Pippa's ready. Why can't I stand? Is there someone here that I can't see? I would have sensed them. What? Okay. It was just in the fog of war. I don't know why it wasn't showing me the spot. Sometimes if there's someone else here, it doesn't let you path to it. But Pippa knows. At this point, it's just a punching bag for Pippa. Wensleydale, come and see how it's done. We really are. I think we're done. But let's case is 15. Go and see. I'm gonna stealth back this way. Because now you're a lone wolf. Look at these lone wolf stats. Plus dexterity, plus evasion. There's nobody over here at all. That's a dead end. Pippa's ready for the next punch. Oh, Pippa, it's brutal. Pippa's gonna get that XP. Can't stealth move. Ah! Whoa, hold on a minute. Well, just hold on. Just hold on one little. Oh. I'm gonna go and stand here. I can't go back to the tree. I think they can see me. I'm gonna go and stand over here. I could shoot one. Nobody can see me if I stand right here. Unless there's someone else here. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna go and stand behind a tree. And I'm gonna go and stand over here. That was a big reveal. And I'm gonna get spotted. No, you're spotting the spot. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. It's okay. This is the end of a battle. If this had happened at the start, I'm more concerned. Guess what, though? We got ourselves a little super kill. Pippa's got a nickname. Hot and fluffy. Pip of a silencer. Oh, Pippa. But now level 5. I got away with a little bit. This is smidgen. I could knock this into the tree. I could knock it into that tree. If I move out of the way. I should really move this way. But then I wouldn't be able to stand here and knock it into the tree. I should move here. Where I can see that one. I'm not gonna miss. I'm 100% accurate. I have the tranquility. This is a 76% chance, and we're not doing that. Also, I'm glad I moved out of the way, because now the explosive caber, 100%, is going to stun it into the tree. Without doing splash damage for killing me. That's me, Envelope. Envelope's gonna get a kill. No, they're not. I didn't do the follow-up. Why didn't I do a follow-up? Because it's Envelope. And it wasn't Wendy who's leveled up to the point where they already do the damage. Envelope's only level 4. But they have HP of 21, which is what got confused. That's okay though. Because Wendy's here. Wendy's got your back. And Case can knock this into the corner to stun it. And kill it. And it will blow up a little bit, but Case is okay. Case has been waiting. Case is here. Case is 100% to hit. Actually, Case could do you all a favor. Just knock it up here. You know what, Case? Yes, Wendy is waiting to get one more kill. Which would help Wendy a little bit. But Case? What could Case do? If Case got to level 6. He's brainy, he's clumsy, but brainy Case gonna do this. He could have hit a bit harder, Case. Nah. They were meant to be right next to each other, and one would have blown up to kill the other one. Even then, if I'd killed this one, it would have been close enough to blow him out. Never mind. Let's just review the Case here. Brainy, but clumsy. The thought was their Case, but a little clumsy in the execution.
Aha! I see my advice is paying off.
Your advice?
And so, nobody gets the XP for that rupture. Case has some armor polishing to do later on. But what's that, Pippa? Someone's in trouble. Someone needs a pummeling. Oh, Pippa, 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 Pippa. Why did you tell? Why don't you heal Pippa? Ba-ba-da-ba-da. And this time, for real, there's nobody else left, right? Absolute, honestly, 100%. No one else was creeping around behind. Pippa, 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 Pippa. Give him a punch. Boom, boom, boom. How much kill XP did Pippa get?
Call the cooks. For every
Wendy.
fawn killed today, I want a roasted turkey waiting
Look
for
at
them.
Wendy.
Just shutting the door on vegetarians again, huh? You always forget about the vegetarians.
Oh, excuse me, yes. Sorted salads as well.
Almost to level 6 for Pippa. It was a great opportunity. Having just the Twitchers. Even then it was scary, but at least I knew I only had to watch out for like 4 or 5 of them. And we managed to sneak our way around. In the augurs. Let's go. No one leveled up at the end though. We were really, really close with envelope. That's good XP for Pippa. And Tex-Mex Gronowski, a level 3 male hunter, has joined our roster. What is down for Tex-Mex? A puny, quick, optimistic, insightful, and cocky. Okay, we have 15 years for a Crucible. Actually, it seems manageable, right? We're getting closer. The Crucible, only 15. Which means we'd get one more fight if we wanted to wait and have Pippa go through one more fight. And we put somebody else in the other Crucible. But first we have Sports Ball happening.
I can't stand
Amy.
the thought of dying at home. If death is the only certainty, then I'll be the one choosing the particulars of it.
The goal to which
Yet
we all
another
aspire.
partner has fallen after Allison. Allison, there are no children still. I think this time we leave it empty. Allison's had enough partners.
Another name
Crispa,
for the
Regent.
Empire Tapestry.
We'll have to have a new one made soon.
Alisa, Caprica. We've been... Look, are we down to no Andrades at all? Is John the only one left? Have we just lost the whole house? What a... What? They've just been fading away without me realizing. I mean, someone left to build the sports ball, so someone's coming back. In 1 year. Someone's coming back. Let me get to the heroes, please. We're married to other people. We have nobody. We've lost the entire house almost. I didn't realize this situation we were in. John, you're not good for a battlefield. We're going to appoint John. And we're going to get pessimistic, patriotic. What if JS Duggett is good for fighting though? But bountiful. We need bountiful, yes. For the sake, we could definitely use JS Duggett as well. But we need bountiful. We need boom strikers. But Andrade name cannot end. We need this to happen. We need a lot of babies. Please, lots of babies. "10 years to Crucible." What do you mean? It took forever, but the stadium is built. The opening night is a nail biter. How are you rigging the game? It's... Both teams forget who was paid to lose. Why would you do this on the opening night? Or at all, ever, but why to start with? Nobody has any expectations, so how can anybody make any bets? Or know who's going to win or lose? There's no... Why would you do that? And he's disappeared. So if I was relying on him to come back and be the final Andrade, then he's gone. And we gain... It was going all so well. But now Ebert Marsh. Which one is Ebert Marsh is the real concern. Ebert Marsh is the one in the corner, I think. It could have been this one. Was it this one? That's for August. No, it doesn't say. Salt stacks, Cinderlands. Why doesn't it say? Chelsea for August. Oh, the top one. It's also for August. This must be Ebert Mars, because it's the only one that's not saying anything. It does look kind of marshy. Okay. So all of that sports ball is gone. Can I just say, once more, it's been another 10 years. We're at year 124. Look who's still in the Crucible. This is 2 more battles that Brundle could have been in. If Brundle makes it, there's another battle imminent. If Brundle makes it past this one, then we're going to have 2 Crucible spots open. And I could put Pippa on the internal one. And have Pippa have 1 more battle. We've had more than a decade now. 15 years of 217 XP past the trainees. We've had the full lifetime of some trainees of a maximum 217 XP per year on the Crucible. What do our trainees look like? They look like they're getting a third of the way to level 5 by the time age 15. We've got 17-year-olds halfway to level 6. And we have no Andrade, so we may need to adopt a baby. But we've had such great times with Brundle. If not, Pippa would have been sat here giving 92, less than half the amount of XP, and that would have been 10, 15 years of not having Pippa on the battlefield.
This might
No,
take some
if
thought.
as
I'm glad I don't have your
these
job
two
today.
families know, why not the family with only one member that's left here? I've been woken by a new nugget falling on the heap after being hit by a haymaker from Sarah Bannock. There's a feud simmering between two bloodlines. We need these working together. They've been working so well together on the field. We need them. Also, Pippa is one of these. So if Pippa gets... If they have a feud and they're feuding, Pippa will get the feud. And then forever and ever and ever, Pippa would pass it on Crucible. We've already got a Dugget in the Crucible who would pass it on. Oh. Either we force them talking out of me and somehow it settles happily, or we make them serve a different boss dome, in which case one of them is probably gonna get injured or die. Let me just make sure none of them married, right? I'm not married to anybody. Okay. And Sarah. Why don't I just look at the heroes? No Ewa, no Sarah. What we need is an amicable solution where they do not get into a deathly feud between the two families. Because then if they're fighting in the same battle together, they both get disrupted because they hate the other family. And I could do a fight with just hunters or just blastcappers. I could, but not long term. I could send them on a road trip and buy myself some time. I could do that. I could do that. I don't know what's best outcome really is though. Make them send a difference in the boss though is probably not good. Someone's gonna win, someone's gonna lose. Talking to me has worked out well in the past. In this game, I've been able to talk people through their problems. I'm gonna send him on a road trip. Oh, this seems like the best idea, but then there's no guarantees. It could be a trick. Sending him on a road trip. I'm gonna try it. We've got 6 years. 6 years to think about it. That means maybe we get one more battle together before it all falls apart.
Left at an interesting
Brad.
time, all right.
Oh, Brad. We can't give it to John. Brad has a pearl. We can't give it to anybody. We have no Andrades. We'll give it to Cassandra just because. We can hold on to it for a little bit. We have some kids in here. Could marry Lucille to somebody. Tex-Mex. I don't know what's going to happen, Arco. When we come back from that journey, it could be feuding. I don't have a backup house. Maybe I need to wait and keep Tex-Mex Gronowski around. Tranquil? What if we pass on Tranquil? Like, Dan Duggett could just sit there with Tranquil in the other Crucible. Or Envelope. Brienne. See, I'm gonna send Brienne in to pass on patriotism to Flapjack Manor. Wait until Ulysses comes out, super patriotic, with a young at heart personality. Then we'll see.
Summon the heroes.
It's that time
They,
again.
they're attacking. We have only one spot down here, so we kind of are forced to defend Edwards Marsh, I believe. Territory attack. Wait, no, it's 8 years for the decision to get made, not 6. Ruptures, seeds, and twitchers. The seeds being spotters for the twitchers is way more insidious than ruptures. We would get a 20-year-old female cavejack who maybe is not affiliated with the House Disruptions, but look who's still alive. How old are they now? Bruno Dirt, he's 87 now. 20 years of retirement in the Crucible. He's passing on all of that knowledge, all the patriotism. He's still got hold of a trick shot. He's level 7. Adding 217 per year to all the kids. That relic is not growing. This has been really bad run for relic XP. But that's okay. We had to fight hard. We had to put lots of adopted babies into the Duggett house just to keep their family line going. So that's okay. Duggett, it's, you know, gone beyond, above and beyond, and he's given Pippa the chance to have one more fight. Maybe Pippa can now get to level 7 as well. But we'll wait until next time. We'll find out what happens with the family feud. We're at 125 years. We've done like a quarter of a century. It's been jam-packed, but Pippa been the star. Pippa remains stalwart. 6 move speeds. Patriotic, pessimistic, and tranquil. And it's been allowed to get even better. That's save and quit. It's been a roller coaster. It's been so positive, even the slightest and negative thing happening still felt like a kick in the teeth. But we can only be praising the journey we've had today. Let's trip off to the wheel, where fortune has been smiling in Massive Chalice. But what will it be like in the Geoguessr world?